Hello and welcome to The Deeply Beautiful Life, part 26. Today our affirmation is, I keep moving forward, I always win. So we'll start by singing that and then we'll talk a little bit about forgiveness. Here we go. I keep moving forward, I keep moving forward, I keep moving forward, I always will. Woo! I keep moving forward, I keep moving forward, I keep moving forward, I always will. I always will. I always will. Okay, so that's our affirmation. I always win. I keep moving forward. And today we're looking at forgiveness. A story from my life, I guess. A few years ago now, I did this whole, I went to spend time with my coach for like a whole day. And we just talked over like family members that I'd felt really a lot of anger towards. And my business at this point, I was in property at that point. I'm still in property, but it was more my main thing at that point. And it had stalled in terms of the growth of the company, the growth of the business. It had stalled. I couldn't seem to get the income rising any longer, even though I'd been, pushing and doing everything. And then I had this day, cried my eyes out, kind of forgave and let people go and all of this stuff. And then within 90 days of that, my business doubled. The income from my business doubled. And I didn't do anything different. I just noticed that since that day, something shifted inside of me. Now, it's not always, we don't always partner things like forgiveness with very practical things like growing a business or making money at work or getting a raise at work. But it is connected. Everything about us is connected, which is why we do this whole beautiful body and mind thing. Because as much as we sometimes like to separate everything out, the truth is you are the one in the middle of all of these things. So if you are carrying a heavy weight of unforgiveness, of being angry with someone about something, whatever it is, and forgiveness does not necessarily mean that this person has to stay in your life, okay? Okay? Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, that they are off the hook. It just gets you off the hook. I was saying to my daughters, and there's a quote that goes something about unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The only person that gets affected is you. So it's like, yeah, you can drink the poison and you're expecting somebody else to die, but it doesn't work that way. What happens is that we then end up carrying all of this stuff around with us all the time, and it gets in the way of our progress. And that's definitely what I found with my business, that as I started to let go of things that seemed in no way connected with growing my business, I somehow found that my business grew, even though I didn't do anything different. All I did was clear myself inside. Again, I hasten to add that forgiveness does not necessarily mean that you're going to stay with this person or you're going to keep allowing them to offend you or be annoying to you or any of that stuff. That's not forgiveness to me. Forgiveness is simply for your own freedom. That's all. For your own freedom. That's all. Okay? And so if we want to create these deeply beautiful lives, we have to learn. And for me, forgiveness is not the easiest thing. Yes, I had that wonderful day with my coach, and we went through specific situations, but it's not always the easiest thing, particularly if there's somebody in your life who is right now still being annoying. And somehow you're trying to let them go, but they're being annoying right now. But remember, it isn't about them. It is about you. It's about you being able to move forward. It's about you being able to win. It's about you getting everything that you desire out of life. And when we have all this unforgiveness stuff stuck inside of us, it really, really gets in the way. So how do I forgive? The truth of the matter is, as I said, I don't find it the easiest thing to do on the planet to forgive at all. I just generally start crying out to God. And I know not everybody is as brought up the same way as I was. But you know what? If you're spiritual in any way, and most of us are, Simply asking the universe, God, divine, whatever, your higher self, to come and help you dissolve the hard mass of crazy inside of you. Yes, there's going to be some, you might need to actually, what's it called, work through some of the feelings, because if you're angry, there's usually a lot of hurt behind that anger. Anger is kind of a front for, it's hiding you from the fear and the hurt that you feel inside, and so you get angry so you don't have to deal with the deeper pain. But actually you want to deal with that, or at least you want to bring it out into the open, and then ask the universe, ask the divine to support you in shifting it. There are things like, tapping, if you've heard of tapping, which can help you just clear these emotional blockages inside of you. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. It is for your own benefit. It isn't for the other person at all. It is for you to be able to move forward freely. It's for you to be able to win without carrying all of this weight around with you. The simplest way is simply to ask the divine to come and support you in shifting things out of you. That's the simplest way, but not everybody understands or believes in the same way that I do. So, do whatever you need to do to let go, okay? Let go for your own sake. Okay, that's my little thought for today. Remember to get the free resources. So get the mantra, get the brochure, take a look, okay? Use the mantra. That will even help with forgiveness as well. It will support you with your skincare routine, and it will support you with all this internal stuff that we talk about in these videos, okay? We want deeply beautiful lives. We want deeply beautiful lives, inside and out, okay? So let's do whatever we can to create those. Until the next time, remember that life supports you. So let it, okay? Bye.